No flex zone. No flex zone. They know better. They know better. No flex zone. No flex zone. They know better. They know better. All back and it go. I treat it so special. They know. Jealous. Freak hoes. That's serious. Next 10 is a rebel. I'm a transition. Yeah, they can't use my lip gloss. I'll put down my lip though. Ass too fast on big balls. You just make a nigga tip out. Big tip ball like a mad tip out. You don't get it wet, then I put the tip on. Grabbing bone jeans like a slip on. Baby bitch, I've been hot since flip on. Running this game for 5 years. Yes, that's why my feet hurt. Wonder when they bite me. Do these bitches keep hurt? Yes, I am an icon. That's me on your t-shirt. Thought you knew better. Do your fucking research. You ain't know this is no big zone. This is you can't beat next zone. Madison Square when the next home. I live next door to Brad Pitt's home. I like bad bitches too, they like bad bitches too. I like good niggas with a bad attitude. They can never be young Nick man too. Even if they had the longitude latitude. Listen up, ho, this my territory. You are my son, like an episode of more, like an episode of ER. But you're hotter than a beer. When it comes to rap skills, nobody wants to see ya. Motherfuckers flexing, motherfuckers acting. Bitches is my sons and they cause the contraction. Ain't pushing out, I'ma get them to the clinic. Quit when I with them, y'all and them gimmicks. Black stuff, I can hear it in your tone. This nigga keeps staring at my phone. But if you ugly, it's a no sex zone. It's a no sex zone. It's a no sex zone. Black sauce, I can hear it in your tone. This nigga keeps staring at my phone. But if you ugly, it's a no sex zone. It's a no sex zone. It's a no flex zone. No flex zone. No flex zone. They know better. They know better. No flex zone. No flex zone. They know better. They know better. Wanna go dancing, wanna go dancing. I treat it so special. Make you all jealous. Freak hoes, got several. Next 10 is a devil. I'm a transition.
Okay. Now I'm about to go on my history. This is my fucking video. No membership needed. See, what we ain't gonna do is play uppity face. Like, that'd be weird.
Homosexual, and we're not a couple or whatever, but whatever situation you want to call it, you know, there's a back and forth. And what, like Sassy said, yes, it is toxic because there's a lot of double standards when it comes to Ness and what she requires and what I require as well. So, yeah. So
that's what I was thinking. I was like, everybody wants to say it's a play, it's a play, it's a play. I'm like, I mean,
all this stuff that people were saying, like, oh, like, you know, you're abusive and all this other stuff. Like, am I? Because I don't recall doing nearly half the stuff that Ness has done to.
Oh yes, Ness played herself big time, bitch. Let's keep going. This is my video.
Me, if we was really to tally it all out, like, yeah, y'all can say whatever I said, you know, when it came to the hotel witch, y'all twist around anyways or whatever. But as far as me doing lives about her, me dragging her, me having people on the links to drag me, and I can't rebut what they say because she's gonna drop me and shit. The shit that she was doing with Joanna, that's disrespectful. And
this is a narcissist at work. Watch this heat work. But I have education on my side. Thank God. And this is a willing dummy. Not me, though.
Been respectful to Ness. I have been respectful to the point where when there was times when she didn't want me to be.
Since when? Anyway, let's carry on.
On Pizarro's link because she thought I would have feelings for her and all this other bullshit. When I was on Pizarro's link before she even came back. So I go on links and I click on links just like everybody else to give my.
See, Ness thought she was proving something her lie today. This lady literally fights only for pizza. And this is the lie that encouraged her to fight for Ness. Not that it means anything. It's secondhand compliments. But Ness is used to that. It's an upgrade from the whole show. But the question is, did she say Ness had on the same romper for 4 days? Because y'all was in my live. Y'all heard me ask it. And y'all heard her say that. And Ness watches all my lives. Promise you that. And so we're going to go through this. I don't know to skip it or whatever. I already skipped a lot. Because I'm like halfway through the live when this heat came on. So what we're going to do here is bust out a motherfucking liar. So I feel like we all going to bust it out together. Me, my boo. You got to let me know. We're going to do this Tacos Tuesdays thing. I got, I know the 24th or 25th, I got to do my chicken wing thing, but
Everybody else to give my
boo, we need that taco.
You know.
Yeah, I agree. That's what the B sector is for. And to me personally, I don't feel like you didn't do anything to Ness that she doesn't deserve. Like me, I tell you all the time, I don't care who you're using the monkey phrase to, I don't appreciate that. See, that, so I can agree with you that Ness has a double standard. Like she doesn't have a problem with you calling other black women monkey. She just doesn't want you calling her one. And I've never agreed with those type of feelings or thoughts. So yeah,
did I lie though? I ain't lied yet once. Let's carry on.
Like I told you, I always feel like
cute possible. Hi boo.
You make colorist states and you have a better narcissism. But during this whole argument, I never took a side, but I don't agree that you were using this. I feel like it was a mutual situation, in my opinion. I've never said different, even whether I agree with you or not. But I'm saying it's a story.
That's a fact. That's a fact. She used Ness' personality, and Ness needed her money with all her family meetings combined. Sad ass bitches belong together.
Storyline because, or a play, as you will, because y'all was just heated down arguing, you know what I'm saying? And then the very next day, and I know you always say that you're trying to make business things for her. So it seems like you're trying to drive people to go to her members only. Because she really doesn't do anything for members. I was a member. So you're trying, so she's copying, like, and Ness is a copier. She copied my contest, and now she's kind of copy BS. And
she did. She copied my contest, my idea of her contest. If Ness would have admitted it on her own, would be cool. But she didn't. And as a former member of her channel, even when I wasn't a member, she tried to pretend like I was. Because she didn't want to give a contest. She knew I had joined her membership on the 9th. It ended on the 9th. And I said it well above time. Coolin started with me, I think either the day before or the day of her membership. So I won't be a part of Coolin membership going forward. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, like Ness, anyway. Now, mind you, Ness did not drop me for Cash App, but anytime somebody wanted to give me a Cash App and insisted I give them a Cash App, I told them, give the Cash App to Ness. And she always said, thank you, uppity, because they gave the Cash App to her. Let's be clear. So ain't nobody hating on that broke bitch. I wanted her to get the money. Because she can't beg me.
Copy her. She copied my contest, and now she's kind of copy BS and style of hiding the videos and stuff like that, and the members on it to drive people over there. And I don't think that's gonna work because like a lot of people download your videos the minute you go off. But it's like when you say certain stuff to people, you don't say those things unless it's over. And the type of way you argued with her is like she wasn't even trying to go there, but she was like letting it be known, like it's over. And then the very next day, it's like. So she is, I don't know, to me it seems like you want her to have some little thing of like victimage so people feel sorry, but like more people are getting like style of hiding the videos and stuff.
Yeah, Kevin, let me tell you why. Ness brought her on here to do what I'm doing right now. We're leading up to that. But yet Ness brought this heat on to say like this heat never said she stink. This heat never said she wore the romper for 4 days and da da da. You know what I'm saying? So I know for a fact I at least discussed the 4 day romper because that was news to me. And she's up there because Ness has low self esteem. I was gonna say something to follow that up, but it's not important. Certain people make excuses for her. I don't. Never did. Style of hiding the videos and stuff like that, and the members on it to draw people over there, and I don't think that's gonna work because like a lot of people download your videos the minute you go off, but it's like when you say certain stuff to people, you don't say the broke bitches don't know about YouTube Premium. You could literally download videos for $14.99 a month, basic videos. I'm not talking about Bravo and that shit. Like you bitches gotta get it together. I'm gonna keep coming. Those things unless it's over and the type of way you argued with her is like she wasn't even trying to go there, but she was like letting it be known like it's over and then the very next day it's like so she is I don't know, to me it seems like you want her to have some little thing of like victimage so people feel sorry, but like more people are getting like tired of the situation and story. Everybody Sassy said she don't, but I really feel like it's a storyline because the things that you said, why was she and then you're saying you just want to get rid of her, you want her to go away, that's why you're doing it like that, and then you're on the link having a whole discussion.
I'm sorry, I missed that. You said that? You said that you were saying these things because you want to get rid of her?
When did I say that? Like what day? Because I said a lot of things.
Here go the bullshit, but watch. Uppity gets to it. You said that I heard you say, I'm tired of her. That's why I'm saying this. I didn't want to have to bring it to social media, but I keep telling her, but she won't go away. She won't leave me alone.
Probably not to. I mean, when we go back and forth, I think that both of us wants to get away from each other, but not necessarily that. Like I don't know exactly like wherever we stand now. Like I said yesterday, I felt like I was betrayed with the whole Joanna.
It's coming. Bypass the excuses like I did.
See, because I already went back and forth with Joanna. I already went back and forth with her. The bitch cried because I said Sarah.
Hold on. We're gonna get to Joanna because I can't stand her ass. But what I'm trying to ask, and Sassy was asking you, I just want you to confirm or deny. Didn't you say, I may be paraphrasing? Because like I said, y'all always get into it up in these real tired, and I gotta get up in the morning. But you did say that you trying to get away from her. You've been trying to do it nicely, and that's why you flip out on YouTube, because when you try to do it nicely behind the scenes, she won't leave you alone, and then she's mad about you going to pizza panel. She don't want you going nowhere, I guess. But she's always.
I'm sorry. Let me say this so you guys can have this conversation. I'll drop down. It's not too many people that can relate to dating somebody online. You know what I mean? Especially not in this space. So it can be very, very tricky. It seems like to me that both of y'all are doing what the other one doesn't want the other one to do, right? So if she doesn't feel the need for you to click a link because she doesn't know what you're going to say, or she wants you to blackball those people because, whatever, show them a lesson. I get it. And then you're saying, but I was once, a love interest and now we're friends. And if I want to stay on this panel by myself and pop my shit, then
peace, I'm going there because she gave me evidence
to be able to do that. This is the one platform that I should be able to do that. I get both of those sides.
Yeah. So, I mean, there's no more, I'm sure that even when you and Talent, when you guys had your thing or whatever, like there was probably some type of boundaries there. But once you guys broke up, the boundaries were removed.
No, they're not. See, that's the thing.
See, I thought
not Sassy saying no. Let's hear this heat defense. Okay? Because uppity to keep the date online, period. But we're gonna hear the online women when this heat act like she was in the same category as Langston.
Say this. Let me be clear about it, because it's still a level of respect. You know what I'm saying? So,
but me going to like, and I understand that, Sassy, but me going to Pizarro's link or Brianna's link or whoever's Uppity's link, you know, well, Uppity just created her channel not too long.
You got to ask Ness these questions, but this heat just lied about some shit. So we're gonna take y'all a trip down memory lane, cause nobody gonna play in my face. I don't like that shit. Gotta know how Uppity does. Uppity is not above showing receipts or saying I told you so. I'm not gonna act different. Hi. Okay, these two having a love fest.
Ago, but Pizarro, for example, I've been over there before she came back. I would go
Showing her love for pizza. Oh, wait a minute. Damn it. Hold on. Damn it. Hold on. That was my fault, y'all. Hold on. Yeah, now she's showing her love for pizza. And I didn't even get into that.
Example, I've been over there before she came back. I would go over there quite often or whatever. You know, that's where I started. That's when
but you know as well as I do that there was always this trolling situation that we, the chat, would troll you guys about you guys liking each other. So once you then get into a situationship with someone, then you have that.
Well, we may have been trolling, but obviously the heat was dead ass serious. We got to get into these type of plays. You know what I'm saying? They playing, but this heat feelings is really in this shit. She brought up pizza. Nobody else did. She loved that girl. I guess Miss Intel got to move out the way. Look at pizza, ultimate troll.
Then new boundaries almost have to be created so that there's not an issue. It's not a matter of if you were going to be with Pizarro. Again, when I said it, I knew I was very well lying and trolling. You know what I'm saying? So I'm assuming that most people did.
That's when I didn't want to correct. I didn't want to say, people say, oh, you correct, and now I get to correct. I get to, react to my own life. Sassy, I wasn't playing. And most people wasn't. You have maybe been playing, but we wasn't playing. And I don't think this heat was playing. She is in love with pizza. Let's carry on.
And I respected her wishes. I respected.
Right, you did. You said that. Yeah.
While we
Ness was serious too. Clearly,
were talking or whatever, right. I respected her wishes. But after that, like.
Okay, I get it. Okay, I get it. Now you're saying, but so then let's take that situation, right? Okay, got it. Because I believe you respected them while you guys were, trying to get to know each other better. Okay, got it. So then, if you're not together, then why should she respect your wishes about letting Joanna up? Let's use that as an example. I'm sure there's been others, but why should she then continue to respect that boundary?
I have no problem with Joanna being,
in 2.5 seconds, we're going to see that she did. This heat is a liar. Can't stand on her shit. Fake ass dyke. Let's go.
I have no problem with Joanna being like on her link and talk, or whatever. But the thing is that I just argued with Joanna the previous day for like 4 hours. I told her before I even clicked the link.
Double talk much. Let's carry on.
Said, I do not want to talk to that retard. I came up there to talk to you, to hash everything out. I'm not coming up there I don't want that girl on the link. I thought she understood what that girl is, but of course, Ness likes to act like she doesn't know what's going on, and then she likes to play victim. You know exactly who I'm talking about. Who else could I be talking about? The bitch already cried, all this extra stuff or whatever. Why?
See how much real time count for it? Pizza said, it's not love. I made Heat channel, and no, she can't take that from me. She will always come home. That part. Maybe that's why Ness is so obsessed with you. Because she can't give nothing to Heat. including the channel. Sorry, asshole. Her broke ass. Anyway.
Do I need to speak to her any further? Joanna needs a moment, and I'm not gonna be her fucking moment. I already gave the bitch 4 hours. I'm not giving you any more time. I don't have time to talk to you.
Now,
So it was as simple as I'm asking.
so I agree with that part. Joanna is exhausting as fuck. But let's carry on. Like, I think like the heat already showed, and Ness already said. Like, I think this heat and Ness agreed. Peace is the reason for their life. Let's carry on with my video.
Asking my friend to let me and her just talk and do our thing. I don't need a whole bunch of people clicking the link right now. I'm just trying to talk to you. We just had a big old argument the day before. Let me and you talk. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do. And even that day when me and Joanna was going back and forth, Ness didn't respect. I mean, of course, I was getting disrespected. She was dropping me when I would rebut her lies and shit like that. Like, she kept dropping me. And, you know, I kept telling her, like, if what I'm saying is not true, then why do you keep dropping me? Why do you keep having people talk over me?
Not she implying Ness is a liar, but she's about to lie about what Ness lied about. Go ahead. You're a liar too, Dissy. That's why I say y'all both will play. I stick with my original position. Y'all doing play shit. Nobody got time for it, especially uppity. That's why I told Ness, get the fuck out of here. We're not about to do role play on your channel. I'll do it on mine.
And then when I like having people on link or whatever that don't like me, and then when I rebut, you know, try to rebut what they say, you put me in the back and stuff like that or whatever. You want it to be a smear campaign.
Then just go on the phone and she answered ASAP to lie about a situation, which we're going to prove with this video.
Campaign for me.
But it's not a play. It's not a play.
But I would never do you like that. I've never had a live where I was dragging Ness. Even when I had the opportunity, I talked shit to Ness mostly behind the scenes. I have enough respect for her to do that. She wants to be on Front Street and put our shit out on Front Street and shit like that because Ness is known to put her business out there. I don't like that shit. So when she does that and I've been,
but Ness just called her to say that. Did you say to uppity? I said, call this heat. She could tell you I'm a lot. And this heat surely came online, Miss Private. It was all a play. I tell you, I don't gotta lie about shit. Ness is broke as fuck, and this heat is tired of her begging, and this heat may be just as broke. I think this heat is just as rich as MU. Take from that statement what you will. I'm broke though. I ain't got shit going on. Okay, so we're gonna continue with this conversation because I don't like people lying on me.
I don't like that shit. So when she does that and I've been you know, holding back and stuff like that, now I'm gonna return the favor and I'm gonna put shit on. I mean, I'm gonna do the exact same thing or whatever. You know, I'm trying to leave this whole thing alone, but she just it's like she needs an audience when we go back.
I can believe that. And then he's a narc. So I believe whatever situation she thought she could take pizza from, apparently it didn't work. So I think she's literally trying to use Ness to make Pizza jealous, but it's not gonna work. Because at the end of the day, if Pizza's not gay, it ain't gonna work. And any gay woman, I have never been a part of the gay community, but I can speak from having casual conversations with them to know that most gay women, if you notice, they copy toxic. They copy toxic gay men. Well, not gay men, toxic men. Like a lot of these supposed to be studs, they main goal is to be a toxic straight man. So I get it. I can get it. I can imagine. Anyway, so we're just gonna keep going because like She's a liar. Both of them are. And they trying to make a play. Like she literally called this he and Miss I want my business. So why would you go come online and lie about some shit you know you said? Y'all trying to do a play. Nobody's going.
She just it's like she needs an audience when we go back and forth. I don't need an audience. And I don't know what the angle is behind that, but you're not going to keep disrespecting me. And I'm quiet, but you keep on coming out and just putting out these false narratives or whatever, because you feel some kind of way. Though when I went over to Pizarro's the other day, she wasn't upset because because of a fucking car. We all know she has bad credit. That ain't got shit to do with it. She got upset because I was at Pizarro's and I haven't been at Pizarro. I haven't clicked on Pizarro's links for.
She got upset because I was at Pieces. We know. We know. So that's what I'm saying. I don't know what Peace is doing to her, but apparently she feels like she got some type of sexual energy there.
For months. Pizarro will tell you that. I haven't clicked on her link for months out of respect for Ness. That's the reason. She had to find a reason to get upset with me. So it's all a crock.
Yeah, this is just
it's all a crock. According to today, we didn't have this type of conversation. Let's go. Let's keep going, because I'm waiting to that golden point to what she said before. Like, this thing is way more worse to me, but Ness has low self-esteem. That's why I'm glad I just gave birth to. If we're going to talk about black, she's half black, half Haitian. All American black women, though, because she would never embarrass herself like this or align herself with women that do. She would never be in her feelings about Ness, ever. Like, my daughter don't even watch Ness, but if she did, she would put her in the bitch bot category. You know what I'm saying? Just like my Jamaican daughter would. If she, like, I consider myself the Josephine Baker of black kids. I have an array of black kids. Let's be clear. Ain't none of them stupid with it. They got real Haitian women in your life. Shout out to Max Boogie. You know what I'm saying? I love her. Like, she's a Haitian woman, and she never get involved when Haitian bitches get stupid. She don't connect to Ness, because Ness is a bum bitch, and she ain't. Period.
It's all a crock.
Yeah, this is just I mean,
you answered one good question. Well, that would be but Ness was coming at me though. She was coming at me. I'm responding to Ness. So I didn't come over to her channel to drag her. Like, what are you talking about? I'm talking to the person that made the comment. Like, what are you talking about? She made a comment to me and I responded. She clicked on Pizarro's link trying to drag me because we was talking about a car situation or whatever. And we was talking about credit.
Let me say this though.
My daughter ain't worried about no car as long as she keep her grades up. Her daddy gonna buy her one. Period.
One of the boundaries that I think would benefit you guys is, why on earth are you clicking anybody's link to talk disparagingly about Ness? Meaning, even if it comes up, hold on now. I understand you saying that the intent was not there when you click the link, but that's what happened. Because I don't need anybody. I don't care what Ness has said, but I don't need, I don't know what you guys are, ex-lover, whatever, to be clicking a link to confirm anything that I have negative going on in my life. So I think that's what I'm saying. Both of you guys
put out there though. She put it out.
No, but let her talk about it. Like, don't like that. The equivalent of that would be, somebody, in which they do all the time. Oh, you dated a nigga online. Oh, he's gay. He's this. I mean, it doesn't matter that we're not together anymore. That was still my boyfriend for almost 3 years. Like, there's a level of respect there. So I'm not gonna be like, just be quiet or co-sign what they're fucking saying. You know what I'm saying?
But I wasn't co-signing what they were saying. I was actually, when I was up there, I was this.
She damn sure didn't co-sign nothing. She said it all. She gave us the talking point. What's going on, Fatu? Max Boogie. Ah.
It's hard.
Oh my God, I keep doing this. Wait, hold on. Let me. Hold on, guys. This shit is pissing me off.
When I was up there, I was defending her because Jay Dunn and Pizarro was talking about, oh, why ain't she got a car by now? And I was like, well, it's not that easy. Like, you know, certain.
And she bringing up J Dummy. Nobody fucks with J Dummy, including God. That's what her mother is. Resting in peace. Let's continue.
Circumstances.
Yeah, that's true. She did say that. She's not lying.
Yeah, I wasn't dragging her. I was basically explaining why, you know, she would not have a car right now. Why things
I
are
think it would probably
harder
be,
for her.
I get it, but I think it would probably be better if you say, I'm not discussing any Ness's personal business. You don't care. Like, I mean, Ness will get back on her feet. I have full faith in her.
When you have a self-hating person, you acting like they're going to operate as a bitch with self-esteem. Come on now. That's why I said any bitch riding behind Ness, you got to have some level of self-hate yourself. Ness has never ride on anything except self-hate. Since she came into this sector, she's been embarrassing herself. Period. Anyway, we can continue. But like, we're not gonna do this. Ness was shitting in the bucket, sitting in a tree in her mother's house. Okay. A lot of us don't know what it looked like living in our parents' house as adults. I mean, I didn't at the end of the day. I moved out at 18, never had to move back, thank God. But we're gonna be clear about this. Ness started out in the B sector, sitting in the trees, shitting in buckets, and that's a fact. Her story was getting slapped upside the head by a pimp. We don't know about that one. You know what I'm saying? So I think some people are asking too much of Ness. I don't ask much of her, just to be a decent person. I know she's emotionally damaged. I knew that from the get-go. And so did this heat. But I didn't try to take advantage of her.
Like, I mean, Ness will get back on her feet. I have full faith in her that she'll do what she needs to do. You see what I'm saying? That's like shutting it down versus going into explanation, because then that causes for other stuff to be said. And then Ness is a hothead. We know that. You know what I'm saying? Then she's going to get, I'm not saying it's your fault or anything like that.
She needed
actually, I got a question for you. Do you think it's fair if she's not talking online and Ness is constantly using her as a storyline? Either she's pretending they're together and she still send her money, or either she get mad and just start saying other things like in your windows, because you know how we always say, and you could confirm or deny, but we always say like, oh, that he didn't return the eating out favor because you stink. You know what I'm saying? Then that gets in the windows like, she definitely was eating. She definitely was a trick. You know what I'm saying? When she said stuff like that, and then he is the one that told us, you know, well, she didn't say stink, but you know, she felt the need to bring her hygienic products. So, and you know, so do you think like it's fair that Ness could do all those things and they're not together? So I understand the respect factor should be there, but Ness is being disrespectful too, and she lie roasts a lot. So wouldn't you feel a need if somebody's constantly, I won't even use your situation because I know it won't happen, but just in that type of situation where, first of all, there was no real connection. They mostly online talking. They met each other and things changed. It can happen like that when you online date. It could be a good chemistry, but once you meet the person, things change, I guess.
But we was arguing long before. I mean, even before they met.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were arguing before they.
Notice, I said a lot of different things. And the only thing she wanted to deny was that they argued before they met. She ain't say shit about shit else. But it's going to get juicier for those who didn't see. And this video is like 1.2K. So I know a couple of y'all, I know a lot of y'all in the B sector saw this video already, but we're going to play crazy today.
Okay. It was bound for hell
It was a toxic situation, almost a go, which I think both attracted them to each other. And I saw them trying to, it seemed like to me they were trying to work it out as well. Like, okay, maybe we don't need to do this. Maybe we don't need to do that, which is, you know what I'm saying? Which is just emotional intelligence. You know what I'm saying? I think they tried, but I think they're both like, you know, they're gonna match energy. Everybody know. I mean, I be making fun of this heat. If I say something about this heat, I be saying, "Oh Lord, here she go with her community wall," because this heat can be reactionary, and so can Ness. So, you know, birds of a feather. So I don't know. I mean, the damage has been done now. I mean,
Not Miss Sassy said birds of a feather. Y'all gotta realize I'm watching this replay like y'all. Yeah, Miss Sassy probably was on it. I'm gonna keep going on.
we expect for you guys to argue and get, you know, and be cool and argue and be cool. So it is what it is. But if, like I said, you heard me say, I think it's real. So by it being real and not a play like everybody thinks, that's the part that's kind of like curious to me. And also, I don't know, it's just a little like, dang, I don't want y'all. I mean, if this is real, then that's so super toxic for you guys to be airing each other out like this.
See, Sassy likes to think I'm the sensitive person, but I think I'm a sensitive person, so I can recognize. Well, just because I wouldn't do certain things, I guess I'm more empathic of it happening. So, but yeah, Sassy may not cry about it, but this situation, had I not known who Ness and this heat was, I probably would cry about it. It's that sad.
You know, so I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, like it is very toxic. And then, you know, her own moderator or whatever, who I find to be disrespectful, the girl Courtney, she don't know shit about what's going on. She doesn't know.
No. Watch your mouth about Courtney.
Oh, shut up.
No, but she doesn't know what's going on. And
yeah, she doesn't.
She's over here like acting as if she
can. And I do want to reiterate that, and then I want to reiterate that from my chat. Oh, okay. 69 say 69. That's my boo. That's my bestie, my online bestie. And as far as Ness moderators are concerned, I love Day. I love Courtney. And I feel like they are down for Ness through all her thick and thin and bad. She at least made a good choice with moderators with her. Like, they still fuck with me. And I guess, and MKS too, I love Miss Kept Secret. You know, just because she's a little bit more vocal than the other two. But they still held me down. Like, Ness had to literally block me on her chat. But if I wanted to leave, Day and Courtney would always give it to me. And so would MKS. So I fuck with them. So I would have to like give them any props about that. So I'm just gonna continue because we're leading up to this heat came on. Ness was able to call this heat, and this heat said, "Oh, I never said that." Okay, we all know she's a liar, but you know this is real time lies, and we're building it up. You can't say I'm fast forward or I didn't slow it down.
You're like acting as if she has this.
And damn sure can't say I need the views. This video is at 1.2K views already. It's not, you know, Pimna knows her fakest bitch over there. Why you gotta go to Courtney?
But let me. She act. But the thing is that Courtney acts as if she has this secret like relationship with Ness, to where, girl, like you cash app her like just to message her and shit like that. Like you text her just to fucking be.
But no, this heat. Now let's be honest. No, she did QI the same way. Remember with the birthday thing? She told QI she could go because they got the same birthday. Don't you think she would do that to some moderators? Well, and then she talking shit about QI to you. But QI, you told her the evidence and she chose to ignore it because she don't like you that much. But I promise you, Cody probably would have a different conversation with you. I don't know her personally. We never talk outside of the chats. But, you know, Ness does that. She has a history.
You knew how much Courtney was on Ness.
Now, I want to say this. QI and I guess Ness got the same birthday. And QI was trying to bring up that as a talking point to Heat. And he said, yeah, I know all about that. and Ness was talking big shit about you. This heat is messy as fuck. But, you know, she's also a scary ass bitch. We're going to get to it. Okay, hold on. Not me reviewing my own fucking video. I should do this more with songs.
Here's a history. You knew how much Courtney was on Ness's dick, like how she wants to be friends with Ness, how she be trying to hit her up. Like, girl, every time you hit this girl up, I know.
Who want to really be friends with Ness broadcast? Like, let's be serious. And I've seen Courtney. That's Courtney real pick. Even if it's not, like, Ness is the needy person. She can't afford cat food. So if anybody feels like Courtney was really trying to pursue Ness like that, that's some weird ass shit. But this heat is not saying that for no reason. She's going based off of Ness. Ness thinks like when you cash app her, when you try to be nice to her, you trying to be her friend. She don't like when people are genuine to her because she's a weird ass bitch. But I'm not trying to get her moderation, not moderate. But, you know, I will reiterate because, you know, this heat said it. I didn't. And I could have had this conversation on that panel, but why would I? Bitch got to work for her own members' lives. I'm just going to show you what was said on mine for those who's missed it. Oh, no. Sorry about that. Okay. Okay.
Know about it. I know about you trying to contact her to be her friend, bitch. You can never call me any weird, all this other shit or whatever, because I'm not cash apping bitches like whatever y'all might think or whatever. But I'm not sending a person $1 so that I'll get their fucking email address, I'll get their number. You've been trying to get Ness to call you, to talk to you and shit like that, bitch. You can never tell me shit. You can't tell me shit. And the bitch always reports to me about what's going on and how you delivering her messages and shit like that or whatever. See, bitches be thinking they have this little locked in like this little they think
she talking to Ness mod right now, specifically Courtney. Yeah, you made a little error in the Cash App, Sparkle. But anyway, yeah, she thinks she talking to Ness mods right now. So do you think she's speaking more freely here or Ness chat? I just want to know.
They safe with Ness and shit like that, but me and Ness, we tell each other everything.
And you guys don't even worry about the Cash App. I just got my 1K. I don't care about that shit. I just want y'all to hear the truth. Oh my God. I just
instantly
because no. Cause like, wait a minute.
They think they safe with Ness and shit like that, but me and Ness, we tell each other everything. That's what
she has exposed the fuck out of Ness for that before. But like I said, I'm like, well, you know, I love Day. I call her Day, and I like Courtney, and like they know Ness, and that's why I'm surprised. I think Ness is putting 20 on 10 when it comes to Courtney, because at the end of the day, if she really likes you, she just don't like you genuinely. Tim the Noor was the only one being fake in your face, so that's what you need to put that energy on, because
the other day I did say something.
Am I lying? Day, Courtney never really cared about this heat like that. Only quote unquote Tim the Noor did. Catch that tea.
Because I was like, you know, fam, like we're cool, like, or we were cool. Like, don't, just because you're a mod with Ness, don't turn on me. You know what I'm saying? Because if that was you, I would be neutral. I wouldn't be having these flip-floppy ass opinions and shit like that. Like, that is fake. And I called her out. I said, that's some fake ass shit. Like, we need to, you know, be neutral. If you like both of us or whatever, then don't say anything. You don't need to have an opinion.
I honestly don't think mods should have an opinion on somebody's personal life. I think mods should just do their fucking job. That's what they're supposed to do. Throw out the membership, throw out the Cash App, and crack a few jokes here and there, interact with the people, but don't don't get into the channel holder's business. That's not the place for you to do that. If you got an opinion, ask for.
Isn't this rich coming from her? Rich as fuck, ain't it?
The bitch's email address, and then y'all can have y'all conversation behind the scenes, but keep it professional in front of the scenes. These hoes would never be my fucking mods because they don't know how.
Unless you're paying for the mod, like the mod, that's another thing I get twisted. The mods are doing y'all a favor unless you're paying them.
Well, I'm just saying there is a very simple job for a mod to have. Throw out the Cash App, throw out the membership, greet the guest, and just move forward.
No, the mods depend on the content creator. You know what I'm saying? The mods depend on the content creator.
But you're not supposed. Let the other.
Don't you know? But don't you? I'm not trying to be messy, but I'm trying to make it make sense because, like I said, you was mad at Courtney, and I think you're doing that because that's Kimmy, my feminine north. She did the same thing to me. She do the same thing to a lot of people, like with chat rap, and she literally switches up her opinion. And like for instance, when Ness and chat rap fella about that $15, Ness was hurt to send her back because we had to make Ness send her back the $15. Shame her like to a point where she had no choice. But Feminine North went and chat rap live and they began talking big shit to chat rap. And then when chat rap basically came around to being agreeable to not having an issue with Ness and gonna basically have a conversation at a later point in time, then Feminine North changed her mind. It was like a different person. Like I think that Feminine North is like literally a weirdo, but I didn't expect her to do that to you because Kimmy. I thought her loyalty lied it with Kimmy, but then again, she has came into my life before, shading the fuck out of Kimmy and Ness. So I don't really know because she never came at me on behalf of Kimmy. But the minute I said, "Oh, I don't want to be bothered with Ness," and it's up and it's stuck and shit, she started coming at me to the point I made her a little short, not a video, but a little short because like she was doing some weird ass shit. But I've never seen her do that to you. Like she's always played it equal. So do you think that Kimmy is unhappy with how you drag Ness because they need her platform when they want to do certain things?
Do I think Kimmy's unhappy?
Yeah.
No, I don't think Kimmy.
Now remember Kimmy with the pig with the red lipstick. Look what her screen says. B sector. Like she has a whole how you say, like with the pictures, like she got a whole thing, like a whole banner, like girl bye, but she came in saying she had better options. Okay. I ain't lying about shit. Everybody playing our face, but they can't play an uppity face and they mad about it. Fuck out of here. I don't need that shit. Lord please. Y'all lucky. Y'all are so lucky about certain shit going on. I was because I was about to make her real mad earlier, but I decided not to.
Kimmy cares.
All right,
I don't think she concerns herself with our business. And
oh yeah, she does. That's the only way she get numbers. But, that's my opinion. I don't actually agree.
And look at her. And look at her entries now. B sector this. B sector that. This is the time, and it wasn't even that long ago. When this video was made, 3 days ago. Just 3 days ago, Kimmy wasn't concerned. I don't watch the host. I don't know what she's doing. But I've seen things.
No. We can move past that because if she don't care, she already know how I feel. Because I had a live that was porn bombing.
But she had lives that didn't even involve us. Like she does not talk about.
That must be the hidden live. Because how she came back, it was only around B sector.
Yeah, but it was about other stuff happening.
No. She has not done one video that has not been centered around B sector. Then in the live when she came back, giving us beat because she was copying off of Sean Bradley. Like she said, she gets her mojo from gay men who copy black women, which is weird since she's supposed to be one. But that's neither here nor there. I don't judge how nobody get their lessons in life. But then she also said on her live that she don't think nobody should be on panels for numbers and they ain't got nothing to add. but that's what she's been doing as well. So she's been doing a lot of hypocritical things. So I think I need you to use your critical thinking skills, unless you think Feminine Noir is more faithful to Ness than she is Kimmy.
I honestly, you know, like I said, when it comes to Femme Noir, I don't know where her loyalties lie, because you know, she basically sides. One thing I know,
the narc coming out of her. I want to see. I think we're only gonna find out where Feminine Noir loyalty lies is when Ness and Kimmy go at it. But we'll never know, because this heat is playing in the middle.
about her is that she sides with the content creator, and
Who sides with him?
Femme Noir.
Okay.
And that's very flip-floppish to me, because like you said with the chat rep situation, one day she was for chat rep, one day she was against chat rep.
No, it was in the same live. It was literally in the same live.
Right.
Yeah,
So
she's weird.
So that's something like I just ignore.
She never did that with you and Ness though. Like she would literally be in Ness live, like Ness is going off on you. No, chill out. Y'all gonna work it out. Blah 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 blah. Then you go live. She be in your live. Chill out. Blah 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 blah. You know, if y'all on the same panel, like she's neutral, but all of a sudden she picked the side.
And she said to she'll be in Ness chat like when Ness is going in, when she's happy, or when Ness is good with me, she'll be good with me as well. Femme Noir will be good with me as well. When
no, she always even when Ness is bad with you and didn't like you. Okay, okay,
she's coming at me. She's coming at me.
That happened recently because this heat.
Right.
She never did that before. Even when Ness used to go at you, I used to watch her. This is before I stopped watching Ness, maybe like a month ago. That's why I missed a lot when you were helping it. But I heard people talking about it. That's why I asked you a couple of things, you know? Because I would have watched it normally if I knew I was going off. But like I said, what threw me off were people.
I don't want y'all to get a point. It's a lot of points being proved. Like I told you, I love hearing myself. So that's why I may let it go on maybe for too long. But I'm kind of enjoying this conversation. So yeah, like, yeah. I'm enjoying this, but because I'm always right. I don't know if y'all know it, but I am. I've been improving. But when it gets to that point, like I don't want to fast forward, because every time I try to fast forward, it seems like I don't know. I guess I go too far or whatever, and then it's a whole big other shit. So it is what it is.
If I knew I was going off. But like I said, what threw me off were people were saying how low you was going with her. But what I wanted people to understand that Ness does the same. Like I already feel like she's a covert narc. You're more over just openly with your narc.
The beauty of that is I can be if I want to, and you can't do shit about it. What you gonna do? That part. Anyway.
And I'll be telling people all the time, this is a covert narc. But anyway, I know neither one of y'all gonna want to mention that. That's fine. But with Feminine Noir, she basically never had nothing bad to say about you.
When I just said that she's a overt narc, Ness is a covert narc. So I guess in narc terminology, this heat will be considered a malignant narc, and then Ness will be considered a covert narc. That's what I'm saying. And he's still mad. But he can't do shit because he sound like a nigga that want to control a bitch online for free. Negative.
That's why I was surprised when I heard you address it. I'm like, wait a minute. She got in on it too, but I missed a lot.
When me and Ness has fell out, Femme Noir has came at me. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, girl, like, what is the issue? Like, you're supposed to be neutral. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't understand that. I didn't understand that at all. And even there's a lot of things that even took place like last night that I was noticing. You know what I'm saying? Even with people clicking on the link, Shelly clicked on the link, and I was like, well, damn, like, is it a problem, bitch? Because like I don't even be fucking with you. I don't talk to you. But if it's a problem, like I was gonna click on the link and drag her ass, but I was like, what? Why are you inserting yourself in my shit? Because I never.
That's what you did to drive people to her channel and numbers to her channel.
Yeah,
That's why I thought it was a play.
because Shelly doesn't have what it takes. Shelly is boring as fuck. So nobody gives a fuck about anything that's going on with Shelly. The most impressive.
True. No shade. True. But Deceit's boring too. So I don't get why they judging each other, but we'll carry on with this conversation.
The thing that I've seen that's happened was the shit that was involving her son. That's the most impressive shit that I've seen, or whatever, that I thought that was the most.
I just had to post it, but I couldn't. She got blocked it because, like, I don't like shit like that. Like, I don't agree with stuff. Like, I wouldn't. And then we probably won't even get to that part of the video, but like, she tried to accuse me of some shit, but I would never. You know what I'm saying?
I've seen, or whatever, that I thought that was the most captivating thing. But anything that's going on in her life, nobody gives a fuck about that shit. She's not moving shit around here. She never.
Who's dragging me? I'll block you if you don't tell me who. Because if you say next time, if you try to say next time, block you. Because she can do whatever she want, but I'm gonna play this video like I am. Yeah. Stay tuned for the follow through, bitches. Like, you're not gonna play in my face at all. Wear me, hi boo. Yeah, everybody in the building. So we're gonna play this video like I thought. Ain't nobody can drag Uppity. I'm not doing shit. Uppity's being nice and let the evidence talk for itself. It's my video. I ain't worried about a strike.
Has moved anything. She's always been a to me, what do you call it? I mean, she's been accused of being so many things, you know, and I'm like, this stuff with me and Ness has nothing to do with you, bitch. Why don't you sit your ass in the fucking crowd like you're supposed to? You sit your ass, bitch.
I got a question because I didn't know that. So you and Fi used to be cool. So they're asking if you and Fi fell out, and that's why you coming around this.
Me and Fi, I don't have no issue with Fi. I was just
I don't need that. I like Fi.
Yeah, I was just in Fi's chat not too long ago, probably like last week. We don't have no problem.
This probably Ness right here. To be honest with you, she got like 20 pages. But yeah, that is a good question though. As far as like, do you feel like? Because I'm not even talking about this comment in general. I'm talking about like. When you don't want to, like, when you say certain things, why is it an issue? Because I know we had that issue last time. Like, why don't you like to confront people when you talk about certain issues? Do you think that's fair? Or do you think that's the real reason why? Because I don't really think people are mad about anything you said or did to Ness. Because in my opinion, you treated her better than anybody she ever met in her whole life.
But they forget about
and I always said that
And I stand by that shit. Ness is a broke ass bitch. It don't take much to impress her. But she's not a black woman, let's be honest. Now, this is the time when I got to go tick for tat and be a little, and I'm not talking about nobody except the Haitian bitches that claim her ass. Like, Max Boogie is Haitian. She would never. But a lot of you bitches uphold her on accountability that she's Haitian. And that's weird to me. I have a Haitian daughter. If I can't come here, that's fine. But I do know how Haitian women about their business get down, and Ness is a sorry ass bitch. She's in the Sukiyana category. She's been in it. She created it. If Ness is gonna be known for anything, she need to move Sukiyana out the way. She gotta let that bitch go. Like Ness is competing with the wrong bitches. Like for real. And y'all letting the wrong bitches represent y'all in the beef sector. That's all I'm saying.
Always said that I believe that. But Ness,
they forget about that, Uppity. They forget about that, and then they just focus on when I react to what she says or I respond to what she says. All of a sudden, I become the abuser. Then I become the bad person. But what does she do? What has she done?
Oh, she's talking about Feminine Noir, not you, She said Feminine Noir must have got kicked out. 5 person, not you.
Oh,
I did say that. No, I did say that. I'm not saying I didn't say she was born. I was talking about in general, and this is why I think she would be born. And I'm gonna tell her why. Because when you do your little things, it's usually in safe places. Like according to the read that they say you gave Ness that night, everybody was very entertained. You know why? Because you said it to her face and in her platform. We live for shit like that over here. But mostly overall, outside of Ness, it seemed like,
Did I lie? This heat only turned up at Ness's. For what? And why? And they got mad at me. I'm trying to give her a place to let her know. Like, ain't nobody gonna jump you over here, ho. If that's what you need, bitch, I can give you a 15 minutes too. But be clear, people deserve their 15 minutes too. That's what I'm saying. Ain't nobody impressed by your color but Ness in the sector. I'm just being honest. Why, for what, and who, I don't know.
but mostly overall, outside of Ness, it seemed like you want to pop your shit, but you don't want to be confronted about it.
No, like, I'm not gonna, I'll go back and forth with you, but I'm not going, I can do that one day maybe, but I'm
Yeah, nobody's saying no wrong one day.
Nah, y'all know I fuck with that shit. Like, I'm not about to go back and forth with you every day, all day, ho. I'll say what I got to say. And if we not cool, you know what I'm saying? If I said it before I got to say it to your face, I have no problem saying it to your face. But I'm not about to go back and forth with you every day, all day because you offended. I ain't gonna do that. But this heat don't want to do it one time. But Ness was trying to convince us she's John Gotti's daughter. That's neither here nor there, though. Let's continue. Because I'm tired of these niggas playing with me.
one day maybe, but I'm
Yeah, nobody's saying no wrong one day, but like if the person's not there when you snapping, when they ready to snap back, why you don't want to let them hit the link, or you don't hit their link or some shit like that?
Well, for instance, like what happened last night, I already had a back and forth, 4-hour back and forth with Joanna. Once I argue with you, I'm not giving you no more energy unless I decide to. But
right.
I'm not giving no retard like Joanna any energy. She has nothing for me to gain. She has nobody watches her. She has.
Notice how she kept trying to refer back to Joanna. Everybody know I don't like that drunk ass bitch. She's blocked from my channel, so I don't talk about that hoe on my channel. She knows that. So I'm one of those people. If you can't drop down in my fucking chat, I ain't gonna talk about you. I don't give a fuck.
Click on links to be relevant. She has to lick under Lady Nika and that whole crew's ass and shit like that. She gotta lick under Ness's ass. She's trying to lick under anybody's ass who will take her at this point. Like I said, Joanna is the type of bitch that needs a moment and shit like that or whatever. So I'm not doing that for her every single day. She keeps.
Yeah, I agree with the Joanna part. I know I don't like that ass.
Yeah, and she tries to confront you as if she has something of relevance to say, like she has something of relevance to add, and she's an idiot. You know?
Yeah, I agree.
She says the same. She used to say the same thing about Brooke, but it's okay. She deleted her channel. I'm used to things like this, but luckily for me, I know about debating. Top of my class.
I don't know, I don't give a fuck about what nothing happening to Joanna ass, because that's a weak ass, coward ass bitch who likes to hide behind numbers. I don't fuck with her at all. I don't give a fuck what nobody do to that bitch.
But she cried. She cried the other day. So my thing is, that's checkmate. That's checkmate right there for me. You cried and shit like that when we was going back and forth because I said something about cerebral palsy and you said somebody in your family got cerebral palsy and shit. I said, you sound like you got cerebral palsy. You sound like something's wrong in the central with your central nervous system. That's what I said to her. So she started crying. So after a bitch cries when we going back and forth, what else do you need me to do? How much more do you need me to, how far do you need me to go?
So where you and Ness at this point? Because I didn't even watch the live and knowing her copying ass, she probably it. But I didn't care to watch anyway. Because you're here. So where y'all at right now? Are you gonna be beefing in another couple of weeks? Because to me, it seemed like a play that you trying to help Ness get money because maybe she being still asking you for money and shit like that.
No,
because she lately been going around dry begging for food. So
no. Ness is good. I mean, she's not asking me for anything or whatever. To be perfectly honest, like anything that I have, given to Ness is because I gave it to her. I made.
No, Nee is on the phone. Kitty is on. not on my phone because she never had my phone number, but she's on the lie because she lied and said that she never said Ness had a romper on for 4 days. She said way more than that, but because, like I said, she's not a real, I guess, stud, I guess, because if the definition of stud is supposed to imitate men, it's not given that. So I didn't want to I don't know where the thing was, so I felt like we all should listen to it together. So that's what we're doing right now. So yeah, he's not on the phone. This is I'm reviewing my own life. As conceited as that is.
You know, given to Ness is because I gave it to her. I made the choice to give to her or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But we are, I mean, you know, it's a back and forth or whatever, but you know, if we just gonna.
So that's Cash App and gave you money too?
No.
So what you mean back and forth? What is the back and forth?
What you mean? Oh, I'm saying like we go back and forth verbally. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, you know,
I was about to say, you the unicorn I was looking for? Oh, I guess not. Go ahead.
Well, no, what'd you say?
I said if you was the unicorn I was looking for. I've been wondering who Ness supports outside of begging, but turns out you wasn't that unicorn. Go ahead, proceed.
And that's the thing.
She got excited. Girl, I'm not gay.
Or whatever, like people are not getting. Like
Cupid, you know, if Ness did say she finessed you, how do you feel about that?
How did she get finessed when everything I've done was
No, they say they saying she finessed you.
That's what I'm saying. How did she finesse me if everything that I've done was voluntary or whatever? I made the decision to give and shit like that, you know, and like that's not she didn't finesse anything. Ness never really asked me for anything. Like when I decided to help her with certain things,
and Ness admitted that she gonna call herself a finessa. Meanwhile, she was scared to ask for basic shit that she need, except for her followers. And ain't nobody in the tub, bitch. We're gonna continue with the show, but when it get to the part I want, I'll cut it off and I can watch my replay. The fuck?
Her channel, certain things regarding marketing, certain things regarding affiliate marketing, all this stuff.
Oh, yeah, speaking of that, can I interrupt to ask you this question? Sorry. Ness shops on Temu all the time. Why haven't you, when you was in a relationship with her, why didn't you get her a sponsorship Temu deal? That way, because Ness never gives back to her subscribers at all. So this is something she can give back in the slightest way.
And if I'm lying, I'm flying. But apparently I wasn't.
As far as getting a discount when they order from Temu too. And they can put money in her pocket versus her begging.
Well, she does.
So where was your marketing skills with that? Or Amazon link?
She already had like the main thing I was concerned with about affiliate marketing with Ness was a platform that I was already familiar with, and I moved her towards that platform. I'm not familiar too much with Temu. I don't shop on Temu. I don't know anything about it.
But that's your girlfriend's favorite store. All her stuff comes from there, her wigs, her clothes, everything.
Uppity.
She did a U-Haul. I don't play people.
Not only that, see how she laughed, exasperated. She ain't call me no liar. Everybody know Ness shops from Temu for her wigs. She can't grow hair or show her edges like Uppity does. Nate, y'all already see, y'all bully me into this hairstyle. I'm joking. I actually really like it, but I'm just saying, I got my own fucking hair and I can't wait to get back to it. Ness ain't never showed us her hair. I don't give a fuck if she got on a $10 wig. Did she ever have a $200 one? I doubt it. As you can see, when she get a couple dollars, she hold on to that shit tight.
No, she did a U-Haul. I don't play people contests, but it's on her channel. She ain't private it. She did a U-Haul.
But Demetra did. Demetra.
I'm not shitting Temu. I'm not. I used to love it was another, so I guess Timmy was a new one. But anyway, I haven't shopped it yet, but I will be hitting somebody's link to do it so they can get the credit in the B sector. It's a couple of people with links. I'll shop from everybody's link. But what I'm trying to say,
I'm the one who put her on affiliate marketing, but not for Temu. The affiliate marketing program
that's what I'm trying to ask you. What affiliate market have you hooked up with? Because the Nication was a fail. They got their money back.
They didn't get their money back.
Yes, they did.
No, they already explained it to you how that works. That was for
no, she did. No, she lied. She stated that.
No, I'm privy.
Okay, we can get past that because I didn't subscribe to it. But what outside of Nication, what affiliate marketing have you hooked up with? Because we didn't see it.
Well, Nication was a success for her pockets, not mine, which is what it wasn't.
When I say we, I normally don't use we, but nobody's seen the we benefits. So I just want y'all to take note of that.
Tended to be.
No, I know you always said that, but I'm saying it was a fail for her pocket. That's probably why you don't know. But
no,
but what I'm saying, no, I did say that. Like I did ask you those questions when it was happening, and I thought that was good on you. And I really believe that you were trying to help her get money, and I believe your intent was genuine because anytime I come across somebody that don't know how to get money and I really care about them, it's going to be a continuous situation. So I'm going to put them on to options to get their own money. So I believe that part was genuine. You know what I'm saying? But
that's what I question about people when they say like, oh, this heat had bad intentions and shit. Sign me up to deal with somebody who had bad intentions to help my channel, to point me in the direction of different sources of income and shit like that. Give me that kind of op. If that's what if that's what y'all call an op, then point me in that direction. Give me that person.
Well, I never said that. That's
what they try to call me because.
Well, no, but you give them reason. But I said, nah, I feel like maybe I should ask you better questions because.
But how could I be an op if I help?
I understand that. What I'm trying to say is, can you give them a example of why do you come to live with these things? Because I feel like Ness try to give people the impression that when the last incident happened, that y'all fell out online, that there was no more heat in Ness. You do not deal with her. And then the only time that she slightly admitted that y'all had some type of ongoing relationship was to call you a trick. You know what I'm saying? And things of those natures.
So, like, what is it that you want to know exactly? Like,
not that I want to know exactly. I'm telling you why people feel the way they feel when you do finally come live, because they under the impression that y'all was no longer friends after the last time y'all went live against each other. Or y'all had it out.
But but the thing is that me and Ness talk every single day. So it's not
even after the Nication, right? Yeah, but do you think that the B sector knew that?
After Nication, yeah, because we were still cool after the.
Well, how would they think y'all cool? Like you was literally dragging her online, and then even after the fact, like after y'all had that.
If you're referring to Nication itself.
Yeah, because that's when everybody thought y'all all fell out, and then y'all was still like. That's what I'm trying to tell you. After the fact, the exposing of the address, the this, the that. You know what I'm saying?
Expose her address.
So why would you think? No, we know you didn't, because other people Googled it and they said it wasn't even like. Yeah, no, because they didn't believe she could live in that type of status anyway. So that's what inspired them to look further into it. So then it was like, that's when they was like, it's a play, it's a play, it's a play. And y'all was like, oh, it's not a play. We're just not fucking with each other no more, blah, blah, blah. And then, but after that, she kept making little innuendos. And he was like, well, bitch, I'll get on them.
I think it's coming up, the part I really like.
Flight. Now, this is weeks after the Nication. So why would the B sector think y'all are cool? On outside looking in. I thought it was a play from the get-go. I said that from the first instant. And then all of a sudden it's like y'all separated. Y'all wasn't really talking to each other. Y'all wasn't each other. And then it seemed like y'all started semi coming together when that Kimmy and TMO situation happened. And then how Ness was treating TMO, who was Team Ness during this whole situation.
Was she?
While Kimmy was playing, let's be honest, Kimmy was playing Switzerland. TMO was firmly on that side. No, Kimmy was playing Switzerland. When you and Ness fell out, she was playing Switzerland. And I know that to be true because I asked her questions. I was on the panel. That's when on the time, I guess she was on the panel with Little People.
So you're saying Kimmy was neutral, right?
Between you and Ness. Yes, she was.
He's supposed to be.
But then, no. But then, exactly. So she was playing Switzerland. But TMO was strictly on Ness side.
So she say, but
that was the proof. It was proof of that. When she wasn't. But no. But when Kimmy came back, Kimmy came back about TMO, Ness didn't play Switzerland. And then you all of a sudden started being in that chat. Then Ness is calling TMO to her panel. So it's given that y'all always along, and then now y'all playing behind the scenes with each other.
But the question.
I'm sorry. Those are the questions.
The question is are you cool? Are you cool currently? Are you cool with Demiso? Because I've heard you drag her before. Are you cool with her?
Yeah, we're cool. We're cordial.
Okay. So
but TMO wasn't my friend. TMO didn't support me.
Let me ask you something real quick. You do know that Demiso has a tendency to talk shit? I mean, it's all coming out now.
See how they try me? See how they be trying to try me? And maybe that's why TMO told my uppity that. No. Uppity keeps the same energy. Like if you piss uppity off, uppity's gonna go off. If you don't piss me off, I'm not gonna go off. If you do something that I feel like across the board you're wrong, I'm gonna say something. That's just uppity. Uppity's been uppity from the get-go. You ain't gonna find no different uppity. Keep looking for her. But I'm reviewing my own thing. So yeah. I have cursed Timo at times. I have cursed everybody out, I guess. Including the truth or whatever. But like I said, I can't make uppity feel bad about shit because everything I said, it was within reason. I ain't doing that. I ain't start with nobody. Can't nobody say uppity started with their ass. They started with me. I reacted. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Let's continue.
It's all coming out now. She talking shit about people. And
no. This heat. Can you please answer my question before you deflect? We could go down this rabbit hole.
This is going into your question. She has a tendency of shading people, and she thinks like, and even when she's at Pizarro's and they're discussing me and Ness, I've heard her make little shady comments. She ain't really been in Ness's corner like that. Half these people that claim they was in Ness's corner,
well, that's not true. No.
Some of them.
We're giving on opinions. No. I'm giving opinions right now. Since recently. No. Can I ask you a question? I'm asking about a certain. Like I need you to put a time frame on it so it doesn't get confusing to people. I'm talking about when you and Ness was going at it last time. Can I ask the question? Then you answer it.
Say something up.
Yes, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
She is anybody who has an issue with another person. They're going to take the side of the person that they like more than the other person. She's going to always take Ness's side. Anybody who dislikes me is going to take Ness's side. So that doesn't mean that she's riding in her corner. They just want to see me get dragged at the end of the day, just like and vice versa. So is she really in Ness's corner? Do you really think that little whiny 50-something-year-old woman, you think she's really in Ness's corner? Do you really think she gives a shit about Ness? I mean, let's think about it. Does she?
Personally, I cannot make that call. What I'm trying to tell you.
But did she give a shit? Just like the other day, I seen you on a panel I seen you on a panel at Lady Niggas when that thing was happening with what's her name? Stacy. That is Demiso's mod. Why isn't she contributing? Why isn't she opening up her wallet?
Well, see, I didn't know that TT was TMO.
Classic non-deflection. And I'm just hoping it comes up soon.
Because you know I'm a self-absorbed person.
She didn't open up her wallet one bit, but she trying to tell me what to do with my finances when it comes to Ness. Demiso don't fuck with me. I don't fuck with her. You know.
But I don't think whatever station she's talking about, she's the main one that says she got it like that. And Ness is the main one begging while meanwhile down to other people. You know what I'm saying? That's like if I come online begging, y'all would let me have it. As I should.
I'm saying, so she's always gonna ride for Ness, whether good, bad, or indifferent. She's always gonna say, "Oh, with Team Ness," but she don't fuck with Ness like that.
Man, I don't even see I got it like that. But Ness claims she got it like that. Ness also claims she was skinny and she's fat as hell. Now I see why Ness claims she was eating like whatever she said she was eating a day. And it's weird. Like I need anyway, like I just wanted to get to that part. And it's
so my feminine North, she's a recent mod.
No, I'm talking about D Miss O. I'm talking about D Miss O's mod is Stacy. D Miss O is not to be trusted. People have already put D Miss O out there. She's not to be trusted. She's a phony ass old bitch. And yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I agree. She's gonna be Team Ness. That's what I'm saying, because she does not like me. She doesn't work.
I don't think well, TMO, you talking about TMO?
Yeah.
Well, I think her and Ness had a relationship before you even came around. That's what I'm trying to say to you. Like, because when me and TMO used to get into it, like I said, I just had to basically have a conversation with her. And we had that conversation through, like, we had to keep having several conversations, as you see. So I get what you're saying about TMO coming across as phony, because that's what I had to call out from my point of being. But I don't think she's ever been phony or shady to Ness. That's what I saw. But I seen Ness do it time and time again to everybody, because I don't think you really got the experience. Because like I said,
and that's a fact. And even if you seen TMO on thing with me tonight, like she said, I came across to be sector to be me. I really don't. But me, somehow she doesn't see Ness like that. And I'm like, I'm not trying to judge nobody and how they see people. I'm like, I don't even bother you hoes. Like, I'm not even a mean-spirited person. Like, people be coming at me like I be trying to ruin your whole life. I'm just quick with it. Like, that's a gift, not a curse. To me, I don't sit here and be trying to do shit to you bitches offline. You can't say I did. And anybody I talk to offline, it was only for a positive thing. I have never, ever, from the get-go, try to like hurt people offline or online. It's not my fault if you're mad. You know what I'm saying? It's not my fault if my opinion means more than your opinion means to me. Like, that's a personal issue, and I stand by that.
You have dragged the fuck out of her, and we've seen it. That's how, because if she's so reactionary, why hasn't it happened to you? And you didn't even eat her pussy, she ate yours.
I mean, but it's a dynamic that the thing is that what people don't understand, they're like, well, this is what people ask. And this is something that goes to your question. This is what people ask. Well, why is Ness doing all of this to everybody else? Why is she giving everybody else this energy, but she's not giving this heat that energy? Well, you guys got to understand that there was some type of romantic involvement with
so no, that cannot be used as excuse, because she gave more energy to you than she would ever VS, and VS would never go down on that stink bitch.
Okay, but there is a romantic involvement.
But she disrespect you more than VS, who never met her. So that can't be. I'm just trying to stop you in your track, because people are going to call you out.
And I've asked, but there have been people, even D Miss.
You said you asked. Let's get into that. No, you asked. So go with the answer.
Go back to that, but I'm answering what you said, because, for instance, you like D Miss said it. She was like, well, she's called you this heat has called you this Ness, and this heat has done this and that or whatever. Why?
Hold on a second, Miss Dissy, because like there's no reason for that, because you can't say relationship is involved when she's scared of VS. So people assume that she was scared of you, but I do not understand relationship is involved. But the way that you came at her, I think most people version of a relationship, they don't feel it requires that level of respect. But I do understand that there are things happening behind the scenes that make you come in front. But people are asking you, my mom is asking you, she said, can you ask Heat about her prejudice thing she said about other cultures? And we remember other culture, but I will say this: Ness calls True Enterprise a monkey. She uses it as her screensaver. Ness calls black women monkeys all the time, and Ness.
Fact. I don't give a fuck about nobody calling Ness a monkey. She thinks American black women are white with no problem. Fuck her.
Has no allegiance to nobody. I feel like Ness is self-hated and colorist. I think this Heat is colorist because. But if you're not colorist, why is all your insults to dark-skinned women monkeys?
I didn't know. The only time I said monkey was when I was talking about what's her name? Not the Miss Ho, but when I mentioned when I said something to Ness, and I don't even remember. I honestly don't even remember calling her that. I remember calling her other stuff, but I don't remember calling her that. But if I did, like, you know, we were in battle. She was talking about me. Like,
yeah, but no, when you in battle, you're truthful. Like, you know how they say, drunk my street.
No, but it's not my. But no, because that could be the same thing. I don't know. No, maybe because people have a lighter complexion or something like that. Like, y'all seem to forget and turn a blind.
Yeah, but why you refer dark skin to monkey?
Let me finish up because you have.
I'm a mute. Sorry, I got that. Sorry, mute.
Y'all turn a blind eye to what is being said to the lighter complected person, and when I rebut what is said about me, all of a sudden I'm a colorist and all this other shit. I came out of a black woman, first of all. So.
Well, I'm getting tired, and y'all know she said it. I'm not about to go through this today. I really can't because, like, I tried. Like, hold on. Let me just skip. Like,
there is no all this shit that y'all saying or whatever. Oh, I'm a colorist and all this shit. You know, you don't. Even with you, Uppity, I've heard you say crazy things to people. Like, and vice versa. So is she really in Ness's corner? Do you really think that little whiny 50-something-year-old woman, you think she's really in Ness's corner? Do you really think she gives a shit about Ness? I mean, let's think about it. Does she?
No, well, personally, I cannot make that call. What I'm trying to tell you.
But does she? But did she give a shit? Just like the other day, I seen you on a panel I seen you on a panel at Lady Nika's when that thing was happening with what's her crispy ass bitch like Demas. Oh, I'm gonna call you crispy.
No.
I don't know. I can't find it right now. I'm not trying to know my neighbors any further. It's getting late. But I know she said it, and y'all know she said it on my panel. She literally said, because I asked her, and she said it, that Ness wore a romper for 4 days. Like, we're not gonna play these games, but if y'all want to play it, that's fine. I know it happened. Like, I already went this far. I probably will, like, literally look tomorrow on my own, but, like, that happened. Like, I'm not imagining this shit at all. You know, I'm not imagining this shit. This Heat is a liar. Ness is a weird ass bitch. So I was only doing all this. I don't know. Maybe the reasons I did it, like the messages. I don't know. I just gotta look at my own because, like, this is annoying. Like, the fact that I even have to do this is annoying to me. Cause, like, a lot of you people are weird. Like, I don't know why y'all don't tell people the truth and why y'all allow people to lie and play in your face. Like, this shit is annoying, but I'll do it. But I'm not about to do it no more tonight because I'm annoyed and I'll have to use my speaker. Blah blah blah. But anyway, I'm tired of this shit. Good night. I'll look for it tomorrow. I'm gonna have you like a point in time because it happened. It's my video. I have total control of it, so it's fine. Like, you know, it is fine. I wish I would just came to this decision before I tried to skip a little bit, but it's no problem. I know where to go back to. But I know it happened. I know I told y'all Ness is a liar. She's playing in your face, and at this point, I'm talking to Black women from dysphoria and especially ADOS's ones. hmm But I'm not trying to eliminate nobody's support. I'm just saying, like, I don't have to lie to you. I don't need nothing from you. I'm just saying, like, this is what happened to me. This is what they're doing at this point, and take from that information what you will. Guys, have a good night. Good night.